Definitely. So we offer a range of master's courses to study here at Northumbria. So we have around 250 postgraduate master's courses. And what's great as well is there are options if you are currently studying your undergraduate at the moment. If you're thinking what you're studying at the moment isn't quite right for you, we do actually have some change of direction master's courses as well. So that's an option if you are wanting to study a new and emerging interest. In terms of studying for a master's, you're able to study in some of the best state-of-the-art facilities, and you'll be taught by very research active staff. So we have actually just been named Research University of the Year in the 2024 Daily Mail University Guide. So you'll know if you are coming here to study a master's, you're going to be taught by academics that are actively involved in research at the moment. In terms of what master's courses we do offer, there is a wealth of information on our website. So there's lots of videos of past students as well. And I definitely say if you are able, the best thing to do is to come and visit as one of our postgraduate open days. It just gives you a really great opportunity to talk to some of the academics, especially if you have specific questions relating to specific master's courses. Yes, definitely. So there's lots of benefits. So in terms of my journey, so I did my undergraduate degree and I knew I wanted to go into some form of education, and so I decided to go down the route of primary school teaching. So for me, it was more, my master's was very much an add-on in terms of a specific career goal that I had in mind. So after doing my year of primary PGC, I was then qualified teacher, and I taught in a local primary school for around 7 years. So definitely if you have got a sort of a career in mind, particular careers may need a certain master's qualification. Networking is also a great opportunity to meet like-minded individuals and really enhance your career opportunities as well. Earning more money, so on average, there's a higher starting salary for those who do have a postgraduate degree. So on average, postgraduate students earn around £6,500 a year more. So that's definitely something to consider. And also just upskilling. So you might be currently doing an undergraduate at the moment and you're thinking there's a specific area that really interests me. So it might be an opportunity to go down that specific area and you want to do it in more depth. It could be, for example, if you're doing nursing and there might be a certain area of nursing that you want to study in more detail. So there's lots of ways to upskill or particular sort of career interest that you're interested
in. I suppose the primary motivation was that I enjoyed the process of studying my bachelor's degree here at Northumbria so much, and I already knew the faculty quite well, and when I learned that there was a master's degree in microbiology available that I was very interested in, I thought I've got to go for this. There were also the local connections, so I'm local to the area, so that was a big motivation for me. And I knew that staying on to do a master's would increase my employability chances and just increase what I have to offer. Those were my motivations.
Yeah, so I would echo what Nicola's saying there, really. I kind of really enjoyed the research side of psychology when I was studying my undergrad. It wasn't something I had ever considered. And then when I chatted to my supervisor when I was doing my final year project, he kind of introduced the idea of doing a master's of research, which wasn't something I'd ever heard of before. But basically what that does is that allowed us to kind of really hone my research skills so that I could apply for a PhD, because long term I kind of really fancied getting into research in general. So basically Northumbria is a really supportive environment as well, and I really enjoyed the environment. So just echoing what Nicola's saying, really just staying on for that support and for the future career prospects as well.
So just popping some slides on now, and just gives you a little bit of information about postgraduate loans that are on offer, but also scholarships as well. So we'll start with the postgraduate loans. So postgraduate loan for UK and home students. So in terms of the postgraduate master's loan, that can help with course fees and living costs while you study for your master's. Now this is funded by the UK government and it will be paid back after you graduate. And if your annual income exceeds the threshold amount, so this covers up to £12,167, and this is paid directly into your bank account and can be used towards your tuition fees and your living costs. I would definitely recommend having a little look on the website in terms of seeing how much the master's course costs are, because they might vary. In terms of this postgraduate master's loan, it's available to UK home students under the age of 60, and that's for those who are both studying in a full-time course lasting 1 to 2 academic years, but also if you are studying that part-time master's course as well, lasting 2 to 4 academic years. Now, in terms of the postgraduate loan, you can apply for this online, so there's lots of information there, and there is a link there to follow through if you did want to make a note of that, to give you a little bit more information. In terms of if we do have any international students with us today, there's a slightly different, so there's a link there in terms of funding and what's available if you are an international student. So this is the postgraduate loan, and we can then move on to looking at some of our scholarships that are on offer. So we have a variety of scholarships that can support you with your studies if you were to study a master's with us at Northumbria. So we have a specific Northumbria Postgraduate Scholarship, and this will be a £2,000 cash award, and this is available to students who are studying on a full-time master's course starting in September 2024. Now, this is recommended for students who have not previously studied at Northumbria, but I would say have a little look on our website and you'll just be able to see what the eligibility is there for that. Now, if you are already studying with us at Northumbria, you are eligible for an alumni discount, and that is a 20% discount on your master's fees, and that can be worth up to £2,350, and that is if you are a current student or a Northumbria alumni. The alumni discount cannot be used in conjunction with the Northumbria Postgraduate Scholarship, so it's either or for those. We also have a philanthropic scholarship. So this is a subject-specific scholarship that's available to students studying on a variety of courses. So if you have a look on the course pages online, you'll be able to see what subject-specific scholarships are available. So I know there was one course about nursing, I think it was, and if there's any help available. So if you have a look online, you'll be able to see which specific scholarships are available for your master's course. So these scholarships include cash awards between the value of £1,000 to £3,500, as well as full waivers of tuition fees. And those can be used in conjunction with that alumni discount. But again, terms and conditions, just having a look on our website, and there'll be lots more detailed information there. And again, if you are that international student, you have a look online, because that funding is just a little bit different there in terms of the funding and the scholarship. Okay, so in terms of applying for a master's, it's slightly different to when you would have applied for your undergraduate. So it's not done through UCAS, it's actually done through the Northumbria University website. So if you have a look on our website, and you can see all of the courses there that are available. So it's an online application for all applicants, and it's via the course pages. If you have a look on there, you'll be able to see the apply button. So in terms of applying, there's no application fee like there would have been when you did your undergraduate and you apply directly to the university. So there will be the process of adding in all your details, and you will need your personal statement. Some courses as well, depending if it's maybe like an art-based or design course, might also be asked for maybe a portfolio. So that's sort of the options there. And then once you've submitted that and got your offer, there's then the option then to apply for your finance, which you do via the government website. And all of the scholarships as well, the information for those will be found on our website.